There are those that just want to be left alone, and those that just won't leave them alone. Which one are you? The Ernest Hancock Show.
Welcome back to Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, you know, my voice starting to come back. Yay. Yay. All I got to do is stop talking for a little while, but I never do. This is what's going on this week. Over the weekend, I got the first translation Friday evening or Saturday morning for the Arabic version of the Philosophy of Liberty. Now, because Arabic is a script language, it is from right to left instead of left to right, and some other, what font do you use in bold? I mean, how the heck do I know? I mean, it might as well just be, my granddaughter scribbling with a crayon. So we sent it out to some people, and they came back with, the font's a little bit too bold. The timing needs to be, emphasize you're on to something before you kind of understand to, slow down the, whatever. So we're still working on that. They're having another version done today, and we'll, keep doing this thing, and we're getting ready. I just got contacted by Cato, and they're going to make the translations in Arabic of the Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and Bill of Rights available. So we're working on that. We'll be ordering. They'll be sending those out today. Now, here's the question, and I already know the answer, but, just so you know. Imagine you're in Cairo and you get these books that have on one side of the page, it's Arabic, Declaration of Independence, the other side, English. Okay, cool, better do it that way than not. But as you're reading the Declaration of Independence, you're going, oh, yeah, baby, yeah, this applies. Bill of Rights, yeah, that's cool. Constitution, I spit on your Constitution. And the biggest reason is I'm worried about it is because I'm trying to instill a framework for a government on another culture that may not work that way. I mean, it may simply not work that way. I mean, even the phraseology and the way it's structured and different, heck, even the court system, just no. In addition to that, it is this country under that system that is responsible for a whole bunch of their woes. And we're going to say, we want you to be just like us. So I'm not comfortable with that. So once I purchase these, guess whose they become? Mine. They're mine. And I can do whatever I want to with them. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. As you have the card, this is the book. It'd be about this big. It's green, and it has an Arabic on the front, and then you open it up, and it does whatever. The pages, I'll take the covers and bend them back, keep the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence back here. Constitution part, we'll put it on our cutting machine, and I'll probably cut it at an angle like this, letting them know that it's in there. This was in there, and the people that sent this to them, we didn't want to impose the Constitution on them. Maybe put a little note in there or whatever, story, get out why we did that. Just, cut that part out. Maybe cut it, to where we keep the headlines in there and cut it this way so that the top, we the people is up there or something like that. The reason is make a deliberate act to let them know that we're not endorsing or instilling a infrastructure of government for them. Making it very clear. Declaration of Independence was way before the Constitution. Bill of Rights was the deal they made with the libertarians of the day to keep from being a freaking civil war over the Constitution, putting us on a plantation kind of thing. This is what they had to have to keep another revolution from happening. So by doing, I just say you got the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and in between, it's like a bologna sandwich. You know what I mean? So we do that, fine, then we'll make use of it. But sending over the Constitution of a country that's oppressing them or part of, and the tear gas can says made in the USA, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that at all. Also, Jordan Page's great album. We've been listening to it and everything, having a good time. We'll use it for a lot of stuff with Freedom's Phoenix, and as, you know, kind of a favor for donations and different. We'll get it out there. We already got those. But sending them out with a bunch of, well, it has American flags in it, but a lot of it is the peace flag with the stripes vertically. And they're not going to know the difference there. And on the back, it has a picture, big, you know, nice little picture of, says Holy Bible on it. That may just be antagonistic too. So it's, you know, it's have some, you know, sensitivity. I'm not trying to instill the Constitution, and I'm sure as heck not trying to, you know, throw Christianity down the throats of a lot of Arabics that may be atheist. I mean, you know, so I'm being sensitive that way, because what's the real goal? The goal, how many minds can we free? The Philosophy of Liberty, if you haven't seen that, you need to go watch it again. Just put the Philosophy of Liberty in your web browser and it'll blow up all over the place. And it's in a lot of different languages. It just wasn't in languages, but it wasn't in Arabic. So we're working on that now. So we've already got it back. But, you know, I don't speak Arabic. And a lot of these guys, you know, just enough to be able to get it out there. You need somebody that's several people. So we have our friends from minaret.org. Dean Ahmad is a good libertarian that speaks Arabic. He came back saying that the font was too thick. You know, it's harder to read. It's a script language, you know, the font was too bold. So we're working on this. We're near being done. I've been complaining to, you know, I will get, just with a few minutes of effort from various individuals making an effort to find some contacts online in different places to get access to the roots of the grapevine in the Facebook and Twitters of Arabic-speaking countries. Well, they do fine, but the big organizations, they're always, we got to have a meeting to determine what blue ribbon panel is going to make up the committee to set a schedule for us having a vote. I mean, you know, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You know, so heck with them. You know, I'm done with that. So we're going, but I want to give them an opportunity. You know, I say, hey man, you guys can play. But that's how they play, and you know, world marches on a lot faster. So what we're doing is we're getting these together. What we have done is part of the background. We're always working, developing Freedom's Phoenix. One of the things is I've hired a pair of Uber computer geeks that for the past month have been, if you're on Facebook or on our Twitter and all that kind of stuff, you've been getting a lot more stuff. You're like, whoa, man, it's like a Memorex commercial. So we're just organized, getting all our friends. All of a sudden, boom, we got a couple of thousand, you know, Twitter friends and Facebookies and all that kind of stuff. If you try to communicate me with Facebook on my Facebook account, well, you might get response. And then again, you might not. Publisher at freedomsphoenix.com is the best way to get a hold of me. Now, my daughter and producer, Sierra, she takes a look at my Facebook, and, you know, she'll respond to stuff or forward things to me that she thinks that are directly sent to me. So these guys have created an Arabic translated version of Facebook and Twitter for this Phoenix to Cairo, Phoenix to Sphinx, you know, however project we call it, is being set up right now. It was done this weekend. So as soon as we get the final version authorized of the Philosophy of Liberty, we're going to get all kinds of stupid. And this is, now, that's what we're going to be talking about top of the hour of my next guest. Mubarak's gone. Big freaking deal. And there's word now that he's in a coma. Of course he is. After giving his speech, he went into a coma. He had a heart attack. He had a, you know, whatever. You know, we're not going to let these guys with their billions of dollars that they, you know, he's worth billions, tens of billions of dollars. Heck, we gave $60 billion to him. You think he didn't put some in his pocket? So they, you know, are doing okay, especially if they bought gold. So if they've been buying even a little bit of gold over these last 30 years, they're doing okay. So they see him as a liability. If he's not in power to do what they want, and he's out there with money and all this knowledge and everything, do you think they're going? And I bet you he probably knew it. They had to give him all kinds of promises and assurances. No, we wouldn't kill you. No, you'll die of natural causes, you know. So that's going on, and I'm afraid we got John Perkins. You know, we got Sibel Edmonds on tomorrow too. You know, I'm going to tell you in the next segment all the people we got coming up this week, just to give us the real truth about what is next in Egypt. And it's not what CNN, Fox, MSNBC, and company are telling you is going to happen. It's what always happens. We'll talk about it when we come back.